Guys, welcome back to another Plan With Me. This is going to be for the week of December 6th to December 12th. I don't know why I just had a brain fart like it's not right here in front of me, but this is going to be our first full week of December. I'm going to be using this kit that I got from the Sweet Planner. I got this a while ago. I believe it's called Winter Romance, and it is still available in her shop. I will check it out if you guys are interested. This is her I don't know if she's changed her format, but I know this is just on her matte paper. I believe she also offers premium matte now, so definitely go check her out. Here are the 8 full boxes. You got some bottom washi. You have these like little boxes here. I'm not sure if I'm going to use these boxes as date covers and like create my own, or if I'm going to just leave these numbers here and then do some deco around it. Not 100% sure yet, but stay tuned for watching. Here are all of your half boxes, and you have some 3 heart checklists down here. You have a full page of heart checklists, a full page of her littles, and then this page is like very functional. So you got some word headers, some circle icons. You have some of her other little icons there with the scripts, and then her weekend banner, so cute. These are 2 habit trackers, and then you have your Monday through Sunday box. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, here is the base before we start going by the day by day. So on the top of the page, as well as the bottom, like lining the bottom washi, that is the snowflake bottom washi from Sadie stickers that I used. I also used the skinny dividers from Dash of Sun, and some of the snowflakes and like Christmas deco also from Sadie stickers. So every day that I worked, I used one of those little like quarter boxes that was the pattern that I showed you guys on the washi page, and I just used one of the Crafts by Thawie's quarter box, like this quarter scallop box. I used that, and then I used the Lilac Plans laptop sticker, and I cut up some floral and put it behind it, and used a work script that I got from Letters to Apollo to mark work every day this week. Monday, I knew it was going to be a long behind week, so I put the big coffee cup that was in the deco sheet that I used. That's also from the Sweet Planner. I used that as well to mark that it was going to be a long week. Then here underneath the box, I'm using one of the little snowflake dividers to kind of like add that in, and I try to do that on every 3rd day. Here I'm using a half box, and then I believe that little icon is from the Pretty Pink Co. It's like a sampler that I got. I used my air fryer for the first time. Absolutely loved it. It was so good. Oh, it was so good. It was so fast. That thing, the one that I have is huge. It's like the 2, it's an 8 quart in total, but 2 4 quart on each, like baskets on each side. Like that sucker was so big, but it was so worth it. And then my mom decided, because me and my sister both got it at the same time, and then she decided that'll be our Christmas gifts. I'm like, thank you, mommy. And then at the bottom of Monday, I just used a candle icon from the Pretty Pink Co. and then the YouTube binge sticker from Lilac Plans, because that's really all I did. Mondays, I really don't do much. If I cannot do anything, I don't. For Tuesday, marked work the same way. After work, came home, got dressed, and then I used the card from Crafts by Thaowie, layered over one of the little circle icons from the kit that I was heading up to the temple. I had my Eastern Star meeting that night, so in that bundle, I have an icon for that from Crafts by Thaowie. I pulled out the gavel, since we used that in our meetings, and we actually did 8 more ballots that day. Whew, there's so many. I'm like, oh my gosh. I used a little divider from Shantae's Plans freebie from Sadie stickers to put that in there, and I used one of the, I think this was on a freebie. After we were done, we were going to go to a bar nearby and get food, probably get a drink. They were closed. So lo and behold, now we need to find something to eat. And Wawa would have been the best choice because I would have had more options, but parking at any of the Wawas would have been hard. So we ended up going to Wendy's. I really didn't want it, but I just got fries. He's like, "Oh, you gonna get his fries?" I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, what else can I get from here?" I'm not getting a salad at no 11 o'clock at night because it's gonna be like wilted. Like, that's nasty. So yeah, all that to say, got Wendy's for dinner that night, and I used that icon also from Crafts by Thaowie. Wednesday, Mark worked the same way. I used a little like yoga girl from that same like little freebie sheet that I got from the Pretty Pink Co. And I put woosah all day because literally work was on a bean. Okay. After work, I had to go get my wax appointment. I had to reschedule it because I was going to be out of town the weekend, and that's when it was originally scheduled. So I rescheduled it. Ended up, by the time I was like close to the time of my appointment, I was nowhere near there. So I had to push it back, which was like over like an hour and a half from the original time that I had. So it's okay. Well, since I'm going up that way, I'm gonna go get me some Starbucks, which was near there, and I normally always get Starbucks when I go get my wax appointment. So went through the drive-through, got my Starbucks, and then nearby they had like a dollar store, a Dollar General. So I went in there to look to see like if they had any ornaments or anything like that. And now at this point, it's kind of obsolete because I told him, I said, I don't think there's a point of us even trying to do a tree. Like, Christmas is in a couple days. Like, let's just wait till next year. And then when I got home, I did some work. Did some cleaning in the bathroom. That's what the whole bathroom I wrote down, which you'll see at the end. Thursday again, Mark worked the same way. My one coworker that I normally would ask my questions to, she was off. So I ended up talking through a lot of the events with my director to try to get some guidance and like some opinion. Figure out my way of thinking. Am I on the right track? That sort of thing. So I didn't actually mark it down because I want to put my director's name in there once I do my flip through. But the phone is to mark that. And then after work, I ended up, closer to the end of work, I was FaceTiming my sister and my cousin because they went to Miami for my sister's best friend's graduation, which I'm so sad I couldn't go because he's like a little brother to me. But they went, so I wanted to see the room. And then my sister was getting on the plane to go down there because her flight got delayed. And then after that, mom had called me to like let me know some news that was going on with a family friend. And then we ended up just talking on the phone because I ended up having to catch an Uber home. So babe ended up having a homeless person fall asleep in the lobby of his branch. And he had to, go through all the protocols. So even though I don't work far from him, I wouldn't have been able to go in because of the whole process. So I never had to catch an Uber. So my mom just stayed on the phone with me until I got home. And Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday was so freaking busy. We ended up doing tacos on Thursday, which is crazy. The taco icon is from Crafts by Thaowie, and then the taco night script is from Letters to Apollo. And then once it was all said and done, I did go ahead and pack my bags because we were going out of town the next morning. On Friday, I marked work the same way. I did have to start work like right before we hit the road, but I was pretty much working in the car, which was interesting within itself. I used my With Hubby script that I got from Panda Bird Designs and in the car with some florals because we ended up going out to Boston. It was a Masonic, I'm going to say conference that weekend that they were going to, and they decided to make it like a couples thing. So all of the wives went with them. And I mean, it was cool. It was nice to go out there. It was nice to be up, like, see a different city, go to another jurisdiction. However, when we get to Saturday, when I get to Saturday, I'll tell you about it. But once we got there, I had to finish work. They had to go pick up their other brother because he actually flew in while the rest of us drove. And then once we came back, we made reservations at this restaurant called Legal Seafood. It's like the Legal Seafood brand. It was just their version out there. It was pretty good too. And then after that, we ended up going back to our rooms. And we were all on the same floor, so we all went to like one room and we had some drinks and we played heads up and was just talking. It was a good time. It was a real good time. On Saturday was my mom's birthday, so I had called her that morning, talked with her for a little bit. She was out shopping, so I said, I'm gonna let you do what you do, sis, and I'll talk to you later. And then we had made a plan because one of his Masonic brother's birthday was on Thursday, so we were going to go get him a cake and surprise him on Saturday after their session. So me and his wife went to Whole Foods. We went and got the cake, and of course I got other stuff like a mess. And then we both wanted to go to Sephora, so we went to Sephora. And by the time that was all said and done, it's okay. Y'all want to meet us? We was gonna go to a tour, but then their session like let out hella late. We had already eaten, so then they ended up just meeting us at the restaurant. We ended up being there for like another hour and a half, just talking or whatever, and decided we ain't going. Plus, it was like raining on and off all freaking day, and I mean it was like downpours, and then it would stop, and then it was a downpour. It was a mess. So we did surprise him by saying happy birthday. We ended up sitting there talking, drinking, all that other stuff, and then we discovered near us was a bowling alley. So we ended up going over to the bowling alley, and we was there all night. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Sunday we pretty much all slept in because we was at the bowling alley all night. But then after that we went and drove to Providence Mall to go find something to eat. And we ended up coming across this place called Italy. It's like a little Italian style like market where you can buy a bunch of different things, but you also buy like Italian type food or whatever. It was really good. I definitely got me some wine. I got me some fruits that I never had before. Got me some gelato. It was super good. And then after that, we ended up just driving home because even though it was going to be like 4 hours, we knew how dark it was going to get. And that was a mess because the sun, like driving back home, was like dead in our face. Like it was so hard to see. But we did make it home safe. And y'all, ain't y'all proud of me? I used the little deco and the little florals and stuff. I'm just like, okay, sis, I see you. Okay, okay. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.